First, currently residing in his summer home in the Hamptons, weighing in at 216 pounds. He's accompanied to the ring by fellow members of the Dynasty and Aria Plate, Maxwell Jacob Freeman, MJF.
Well, a week ago, the Dynasty's Alex Hammerstone defeated Brian Pillman Jr., making history to become the first ever national champion. MJF looking to sweep the Hart Foundation, so to speak, in tonight's main event. And there's no love lost between any of the members of the Hart Foundation and the Dynasty.
Well, look at this little Aria Blake. She walks around like nothing stinks, and she's just a cocky little thing. As long as she's got her Dynasty to back her up, and I'd like to know what MJF figures he's going to get out of having her at ringside, because she's no bigger than a hiccup. She can't weigh 100 pounds. She's not really any help physically. Maybe he's just trying to impress her with how unpopular he is amongst all the fans.
She's very much like MJF is
condescending.
Well, she's got an attitude about her. What holiday you have?
Well, all three of these guys, all four of these individuals vaccinated with a phonograph needle. They will not stop talking. But I will.
And his opponents, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in this evening at 265 pounds, he is a member of the Hart Foundation, David Boy Smith Jr.
One half of the World Tag Team Champions here at MLW.
He asked last week on Fury Road what would happen when the littlest member of the Dynasty, that weaselly, no-good loudmouth MJF, met the biggest member of the Hart Foundation, the 6'5", 260-some-pounder Davey Boy Smith. We're going to find out. Maybe MJF already has a preview. That's why he's got his backup with him.
Undefeated in singles competition here at MLW, Davey Boy Smith Jr. And yeah, I mean, size-wise, the only guy that comes close to him in the Dynasty is obviously Hammerstone, the national openweight champion.
Davey Boy debuted professionally as a teenager in his native Calgary and made his MLW debut in 2004. Of course, he's still a young man. All these guys, once again, are young men. Look at her, boy. I'll tell you what, she never met a mirror she doesn't like.
Well, they were hanging out in the Hamptons.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
The
Hamptons.
Yeah,
Who goes to the Hamptons?
If you're from Long Island, you got that kind of money in New York, of course you go to the Hamptons.
Rich, entitled twits like that. Not Davey Boy, but the other side. That's who goes to the Hamptons. In the Hamptons.
Have you ever been?
I'd just go to Gatlinburg. That's good enough mountains for me. That's where the regular folks go, right?
Up in the Smokies, for sure.
There you go. Oh, look at MJF. We're on my time, like he's going to decide the pace, dictate the pace. Would they just get a room? Could they just get a room? I'm uncomfortable at that level of...
That's how the Dynasty does it. We take
what do
our
they call
time.
them? Rich PDAs.
PDAs, yes.
Not that you would know anything about that personally, but I know you read widely.
Well, finally, it looks like we're going to square off here. MJF and Davey Boy Smith. You know, if you were MJF, there you go. I was going to say,
come on.
He's acting, you know, all big and tough, like he's not worried at all. But despite having backup with him, he's still afraid to lock horns with Davey Boy.
I don't know. He was a little queasy before he came out here. I saw him in the locker room earlier in one of the commercial breaks, and apparently, from what we have suspected or found out from the truck Teddy Hart may have slipped in the old Mickey.
Oh, yeah?
Something, I'm not sure what, but...
It's a little, what? Eye drops or something? That works, doesn't it?
Wait a minute.
What do you mean?
What do you, why would you know what puts someone in a compromised position? Slip some eye drops in there. Oh, for heaven's sake.
You've never pranked anybody, Jim?
I thought that's how you got a date. Look at Davey Boy Smith over top of it. Look at a 6'6", 250-pounder skinned a cat.
Yeah, like nothing.
And MJF.
Oh, man, that's like a big redwood. Right in MJF's mouth. Kick out at 2.
Davey Boy, of course, is trained extensively with former UFC champion Josh Barnett in catch wrestling. But we have seen
Hey, come on, man.
the
Get
bad
back
blood,
in the ring.
bitter feelings between the Dynasty and the Hart Foundation for weeks and months now. And look out, wait a minute. Oh, that leg right around the steel ring post, right around the corner. He's trying to incapacitate Davey Boy Smith's leg. Oh!
The inside of the knee ringing right off the steel.
They've attacked, oh now, MJF claiming something's in his eyes, so the referee will turn his back and look at these jokers feeding on Davey Boy.
Attacking the right leg. Time and time again, that's twice that he's had the knee bounced off the post. And Davey Boy quickly rolls the shoulder over it 2. That one, I should say, didn't even get the 2 count. JF standing on the ankle and pouncing down.
You know that they call Aria Blake, she likes to call herself a debutante. I understand she had a coming out party. I wish she'd go back in. To be quite honest with you. She's a little witchy with a capital B.
Some people bring tons of joy whenever they come, others whenever they go.
She brightens up a room by leaving it. That's a natural fact. Because Aria Blake, but right now, look at MJF. I never thought we'd see this. MJF physically in control of Davey Boy Smith Jr.
With a little help. Let's not, you know what I mean? Let's not give all the credit in the world here.
I didn't think we'd see it if he got run over by an 18-wheeler first. But oh, look at this now. Davey Boy using that grappling and mixed martial arts training. Look at the way the legs are crossed, the pressure on the toe and the knee, as well as the ankle.
Using as much of the 5 count as he could, almost like a modified Indian deathlock.
He never got a chance to get it all the way applied, and now you can see Davey Boy favoring the right leg that they've been working on. And that, oh, come on.
That's smart strategy.
MJF clipped the bad leg. It's not a cover, it's a double-handed choke. Look at this.
Oh!
Davey Boy going for the cross arm breaker. Can he lock it out? No, MJF turned against the pressure.
And again, drives an elbow right above the knee.
If Davey Boy had been able to lock that cross arm breaker out, that would have been it. That would have been it. MJF so entitled, he belongs with the whole group. They all feel entitled. The world owes them everything. They're doing the world a favor by waking up in the morning and smiling at everybody. That's the way these guys think.
We've called them the Trust Fund Express time and time again.
MJF, the walking Burberry ad. I didn't even know what that was until he told me.
Nobody wears Burberry anymore.
He told me 17 more times. Where's one of those Burberry scarves?
Davey Boy Smith Jr. being choked by MJF. Into the cover. Quickly over again, only a 1 count. Davey Boy's trying to tell the official, hey, he was choking me. Keep your eyes on the game here and stop worrying about these goofs on the outside of the ring.
Has MJF filled you in on the hedge fund that his father runs that's worth billions and billions of dollars?
I don't even want to know.
Well, if you sit down next to him and ask him what time it is, he will tell you about his father's hedge fund. Look at this, choking the life and the breath. Now the Davey Boy Smith with that scarf and the referee's clueless. The referee has 3 guys at ringside and 1 in the ring that their sole job is to confuse him and get an advantage over Davey Boy while the referee doesn't know what's going on.
Well, yeah, young official. That's what it is, young official. They know they can take advantage. They know they can rattle him.
Yeah.
I got a question, ref.
And now Holiday says, I got a question, ref, and that scarf comes in again. I'd like to see somebody take that scarf and shove it in one of the offices. Oh, there you go! Choke him, Davey, choke him! What's good for the goose is good for the Burberry scarf. But Davey Boy's still having a problem. That leg is hampering him.
And it's always the way you're the one that gets caught when you try to retaliate. Oh man, standing enziguri, and down goes MJF.
Walking recklessly and attempting to fall is Maxwell Jacob Friedman. The Wolf of Wall Street, as he likes to refer to himself. I know how to refer to him.
Yeah.
I can't say it on BN Sports.
Okay, yeah, we don't
I've already talked to James about all the things I can and can't say on BN Sports, and I keep careful notes. Now look at now Davey. Oh, right hands right to the noggin, to the cranium. Oh, that was right straight to the cheek.
I would have given him a 10 for one more to make it 11.
Davey Boy wants to open what's closed and close what's open on the face of MJF. And now he set him up. This makes me nervous when a guy the size of Davey Boy Smith goes up to the top rope, and he's going all the way to the top, folks.
Oh boy.
That's some rarefied air up there.
Those ropes get slippery too. Oh! Gigantic suplex off the top by Davey Boy, and a kick out by MJF at 2. Wow.
Shows you what kind of man Davey Boy Smith is, that he is out here by himself while MJF has 2 other men and a woman at his beck and call at ringside. Oh!
Beautiful suplex there by Davey Boy, but couldn't he couldn't stay in the cover.
He couldn't hold the bridge because the leg, look, he's holding the thigh. In the bridge for that suplex, your legs take a majority of the duress that holding that bridge and holding that pin cover causes.
Northern Light suplex, you're almost on your tippy toes as you're bridging up.
I don't know if Davey Boy Smith has anything that sounds so sissy-ish as tippy toes.
Come on!
Oh! Power slam! That ain't for sissies. Almost 2 7/8.
Back to fractions again, huh?
Well, I've been studying. Been doing my ciphering, my gazintas and everything. You know, 2 gazinta 4 twice.
Oh boy.
3 gazinta 6 twice. The gazintas.
Jim's the only guy that I know who drives around with an actual abacus in his car. Black Beauty.
Well, the thing about the abacus is you don't need to replace the batteries. Look at Davey Boy with a gut wrench. He's going for a tombstone. My God, if he sits down, this is going to be it for MJF. No, he went to his knees. Another version of the tombstone.
Jim getting word that there's something going on in the locker room. We're going to try and find out more as Davey Boy headed to the top rope.
And once again, Davey Boy, that's like a Greyhound bus, going to the top rope, and he dives across the ring, diving headbutt. It looked like the Dynamite Kid with that one, but he injured that leg, that bad leg. He made a miscalculation, trying to go for the cover.
Cover here, and oh,
come on.
Holiday.
Oh, come on. Holiday grabbed that leg and put it over the bottom rope, necessitating the break.
MJF is over and done with. He's out cold. Well, hold on here.
They just told Holiday to do something. Well, MJF told Holiday to do something, and he did. He got up and he got pickled for it. Here comes Brian Pillman. There comes Brian Pillman.
Pillman's going after Holiday, and MJF in the meantime continues his attack on Davey Boy. What we got for Pillman here? Into the guardrail goes Holiday, and now MJF looked like he was trying to set up for a sharpshooter. Kicked away by Davey Boy.
Pillman and Holiday all over the top of each other out here, but back in the ring, the official match.
Davey Boy on one leg, charges after Hammerstone. He crashes down to the floor, and now with his eyes set firmly on MJF, oh no! MJF rolling him up, and oh, wait a minute!
He sees the feet on the ropes. The referee saw the feet on the ropes, and look at there. There's Teddy Hart all over the top of Hammerstone. The other members of the Hart Foundation have come out to even the odds.
The referee just shoved MJF in the Davey Boy running power slam cover. That's it! MJF tried to get in the official's face. MJF tried to get in the official's face and he kind of shoved it up. The referee said, "The hell with this." He shoved him right back into Davey Boy's waiting arms and he drove him into the mat with a power slam.